Gentlemen, to this JWE podcast, and how everybody doing tonight on day? I'm doing fine, but I have a special video for you. And yes, I am gonna be here, okay? But I do have a special video for you, and I want you to watch it. And please subscribe and comment down below on the video. And you know what? I love doing YouTube videos. YouTube videos are awesome to do. Okay, I will be back at the end of the show. Because I'm going to watch it too. I'm going to watch it with you guys. So I'll be back in about when this video's over.
Level of talent or charisma. You don't need any fancy gear or even experience to do this. It might sound kind of crazy, but again, there's sometimes the simplest things can get us the best results on YouTube. And we're going to be talking about 5 simple but powerful YouTube tips for getting views and growing to 1,000 subscribers and beyond. Now, today's session is brought to you by StreamWithThink.com. I'll get back to that in a little bit and tell you more about them. But this is a strategy that I've been using, like I mentioned, to grow multiple different channels. As you can see, a couple different silver play buttons, a gold play button. And if we're just meeting and you're wondering, hey, do you have any YouTube experience besides that? I also wrote a book called YouTube Secrets. The second edition is out now. And this is why a lot of people call me the YouTube guy. Nice to meet you. If we're just meeting, my name is Sean Cannell, your guide to building a profitable YouTube channel. But let's talk about today's session. We're going to be covering some new stats that you need to know for 2024, like what's happening on YouTube right now, a cool tool for discovering the exact videos that will get views, how I earned over $37,000 from one YouTube video using the simple strategy we're going to be covering, and how to reach your goals faster on YouTube this year. In fact, that's towards the end, probably the most important part, because we've kind of learned that YouTube is partly the tactics, but there's really something that the top creators know and do that is the foundation of their success. And so stick around until the end and I'll be sharing that. Now, if you're also on Instagram, we're doing a 5-day challenge right now. And if you tag Official Think Media and use the hashtag Grow With Video and do a profile post, maybe do a selfie, or we call this your battle station, right? This place where you film or take notes or create content. We're actually giving away 20 copies of my book, YouTube Secrets, the second edition. We'll mail this to 20 random lucky winners. To enter to do that, just go to tag us on Instagram. There's the information on screen. Let's answer this question. Is it too late to start YouTube in 2024? And let's talk about it, because right now there's been a lot of changes on YouTube. Maybe you've kind of felt that. It seems like there's rising competition. It seems like the algorithm shifting, shorts have kind of disrupted things. And people are wondering, like, man, can you still break through? Can you still start a new channel? Well, here's what the actual data says, not just emotions or opinions, but here's what the data says. Right now, there's 2.7 billion monthly active users on YouTube. Number one, that's a third of the world's population, basically. Number two, it's like half of the internet as far as like active internet users. And number three, I think when we talk about is YouTube saturated or is it too late, it's really a supply and demand question. And here's why, based on the dictionary definition of like saturation, YouTube, it's not too crowded, is because the audience on YouTube continues to expand. Like the actual amount of people coming on, watching content, the demand for content right now exceeds supply. Now, someday that could change, but really we're living through a wave right now where not only are more people watching YouTube than ever before, and they're watching more content than ever before, like the amount of minutes per day, there's a massive, massive audience. And I think one of the biggest myths is you think you see a big creator or you see some of the celebrity creators. Let's just take like somebody like Mr. Beast. Even though he's massive and he has a couple 100 million subscribers, did you know there's still people who never watch his videos and have never heard of him? Did you know there's some people who just don't even care for that kind of content? I think the mistake people make is we get into our little bubbles, not realizing that 2.7 billion monthly active users, do you know how many sub niches and sub topics and sub interest groups are inside of that many people? And during this 5-day challenge, we're going to be talking about you don't need a huge audience to make a full-time living on YouTube. I'm looking at the wrong camera. You don't need a massive subscriber base. And so inside of that 2.7 million, this is what the strategy is really, billion, I should say. Inside of this, you just got to find your crew, your group, your people. And we're going to be talking about how to do that. And what we're seeing with the data is the demand for good content is skyrocketing. We're also seeing that there's a massive international opportunity on YouTube. YouTube's localized in more than 100 countries and is available in over 80 languages. So if you have a non-English speaking channel, I just did coaching with somebody the other day who is like a faith-based content creator and is now starting a second channel and is speaking Portuguese. And he's just been talking about how his channel has been blowing up and it's taken time. He's built up over a couple months and even years, but now he actually has over 1 million subscribers. And here's the point, like he's a non-English speaking channel. So there's massive opportunity if you're based in the US and you speak English, but there's also massive opportunity for non-English speaking channels and channels all around the world, wherever you live in whatever country you live in. Now, TubeFilter also revealed that 200 million people are earning money from digital content creation. And this is like actually exactly about a year-old study now, 2 years old, I should say. So this number's just continue to go up, but doing the math, here's the point. The people are making internet money and millions of people are making internet money, like for real, hundreds of millions. And so that the financial opportunity on YouTube continues to expand. And here's some additional data that really supports that. Yahoo Finance revealed that the creator economy is the fastest growing segment of small business. This is crazy. The creator economy is the fastest growing segment of small business. I mean, imagine you try to start a business. Like, what are the best side hustles in 2024? What are the best businesses to start in 2024? Like when I was growing up, my mom was always getting into like these different business opportunities. Like one, she was selling these magnets. This company was called Nikan. Another one, you know, it's kind of like these different network marketing companies and whatnot, but she was like trying to start a business, you know, and like make some side money. Of course, there's all kinds of different things you could do, but here's what's wild is Yahoo Finance is like, listen, jumping into the creator economy, setting up a battle station, getting your home office dialed, a little corner in your garage, getting your smartphone, getting some accessories for it, becoming a creator is the fastest growing small business type. But this is where it gets really crazy, because as if that wasn't crazy enough, Goldman Sachs research, Goldman Sachs, like economists, big investment firm, Wall Street, they're analyzing what's called the creator economy, right? These individuals like you and I that are like, hey, how do I go full-time on YouTube? Like, how do I start a creator business and make a living from this? They said this, that the creator economy could reach $500 billion by 2027. It's 2024 right now. That means in the next 3 years, this is essentially what they said, the creator economy is going to double in the next 3 years. In other words, the next 3 years are going to be the best 3 years in the creator economy. Now, again, there's all kinds of videos and theories, and I'm not saying there's not challenges. I'm not saying there's not things to overcome. In fact, I want to emphasize those. For sure, there's rising competition, and you have to figure out, how can I be different? How do I cut through the noise? What are the best strategies? How do I learn new skills? But I think just look at the wave of growth. Warren Buffett said, if you're going to be paddling a boat, you might as well be paddling with the current. And so it's like the current, there's a massive wave, and the next 3 years are going to be the best 3 years in the creator economy. So as far as what the data says in regards to like the opportunity in 2024, YouTube is healthy, growing, and it's the most profitable platform to establish your brand. And honestly, this is one of the reasons why I'm super proud of our students, and seeing students that have like watched a challenge that we've done, or subscribed to Think Media, or joined one of our courses. And not just started a few years ago, but there's students that have started in like the last year that have broke through the seemingly it's too late conversation using the strategy we're actually about to talk about. And eventually, I mean, got a lot more than 1,000 subscribers, got the silver play button, even a gold play button. And we have this private group where they just continue to share their stories, and it's pretty wild. But here, let me tell you one story to illustrate this. So Marco has a channel called Just Dream Italy, and he's an international property hunter and promoter. So what he does is he explores Italy to find dream homes. And so from publishing his first video, listen to this. From publishing his first video, it took him 9 days to reach 1,000 subscribers. So we're actually doing this 5-day YouTube challenge, and that's remarkable results. Let me be clear. What you're going to learn during the 5-day YouTube challenge, depending on how fast you execute, maybe you could, by the end of the challenge, get 1,000 subscribers. But maybe it takes a month, maybe it takes a couple months. It depends on how much time you have, maybe season of life, kids, you got to consider all this different stuff. But just to illustrate that in like the recent era, I want to say like in definitely less than 2 years, in the last 14 months or something was when Marco started. But this current era of YouTube, he started 9 days, he reached 1,000 subscribers, but then 15 days total to get monetized. And his first video was posted, I actually wrote it down, about 9 months ago. So this is his channel, Just Dream Italy. And he actually shared some tips that I wrote down over here. He said, here's a couple tips. The first few videos will make you feel uncomfortable, but you got to push through it. Be confident in yourself and in your vision. If you're inspired to make it, others will be inspired to watch it. He said, invest in yourself. The better you are with the tools and the tips and the strategies. That's why I want to thank you for being subscribed or being a part of this challenge, because people who don't really invest, I think, in learning the skills and just go out there kind of guns blazing without an actual plan and without a strategy. In fact, one of the things that Marco did was he was a part of our program VRA, and he actually took a lot of time to study, cultivate a plan, develop a clear strategy, learn some skills, a part of the information we're going to talk about in just a second, so that he wasn't just taking a lot of frantic action on YouTube, but he had a clear plan of attack. He had a clear strategy. And so again, it's not too late to start. You have stories like Marco, and we have countless stories like this, and people that are starting in today's era. So here's the question we want to answer today. What is the fastest and most predictable way to get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube? I'm going to give you the overarching strategy, and then I'm going to share 5 tips breaking it down with a lot of practical nuggets that you can apply immediately, and I guarantee they're going to get you views. Here's the first strategy out of our 5-day challenge. The fastest way to create predictable growth on YouTube is to make clear and concise videos that answer specific questions. Now, this might seem boring, but it works. And it's not just for when you're starting. This is what I have continually done and continue to do to this day to keep generating results on YouTube. Let's hear it again. The fastest way to create predictable growth on YouTube is to make clear and concise videos that answer specific questions. Tip number 1, smart creators research before they press record. Smart creators research before they press record. Before you run out and make a video, or just think in your mind, like, what video do I want to make? Smart creators, they research first. In just a second, I'm going to share with you some tools that you can do that. And one really simple tool that is misunderstood by a lot of people, and it's just so fast and easy to use. But smart creators actually take some time to research before they press record. What do people want to see? What is the intersection of what I know about, or even the videos I want to create, but also what the audience wants? Let me illustrate this with a story. So meet Mary. She's a former New Yorker, now living the simple life with her sweet husband in the Texas Hill Country. And she's a content creator. She loves traditional cooking, bone broths, ferments, sourdough. She wanted to share her passion on YouTube, and her vision, her dream was to show people how to be a modern pioneer in the kitchen, no matter where you live. But she started when she was 60, and she didn't know where to start. She didn't know how to do YouTube right. She didn't know how to make a video. She didn't even know what videos to make. But she followed our system, and this was one of the foundational strategies that we teach. And that helped her build her confidence, and she started to create videos. And what she understood was that YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. It's the second largest search engine in the world, meaning, think about the strategy. We create predictable growth by answering specific questions. So what questions are your target audience searching for? YouTube is a place where people are going to find answers to questions. And it's the only platform where when you make the right videos answering the right questions, you actually can get crazy amounts of views. So for example, based on her passion, right at the intersection of her passion, her background, the kind of content she wanted to make, she did some research. In doing so, she found a topic that she made a video about. The topic was how to make apple cider vinegar with the mother. Now, here's the video that she posted, and notice this video is 4 years old. But here's what's crazy. If you look closely, the video has almost
Let me
1
know
million
what
views, and it
questions do you
still
want me
gets
to.
views today. See, there's different types of videos you can make on YouTube. And while some people will say, well, you know, if you want to grow really fast and go viral, like the way to do that.
Let me know what questions do you want me to ask all of you. And have a good. I wanted to give you a taste of that. What I've been watching and what I've been learning on YouTube. Okay. The guy is like, he's from the state of Washington. The guy. He's going back and forth from state Washington to Vegas. Cause they made his business in Vegas. And so let me know down the comments what you want me what you want me to talk about. And let me know what questions do you want me to ask you. And let me ask you a question. Do you want me to make JWE podcast like Think Media? Cause Think Media has a team behind him. Sarkino has a team behind him. And yes, I believe in that. Having a team behind me. But I don't know how to, cause I don't got the money to do that. And yes, I'm proud of doing videos, but I'm proud to share that video with you. Okay. I wanted to share the video with you because I wanted you to help me grow more. I had 742 subscribers. I fell down one subscriber, and if you're not to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please to subscribe and comment and turn on the bell so you know when I do a video. No, I wish YouTube would turn on the bell icon for the shorts. But keep the shorts in the feed. But turn on the turn on the bell for the YouTube shorts so people know when I do short or long or live video. And yes, my name is John. I have a cerebral palsy, and there's a reason why I named it JWE Podcast. I wanted it to be different. I wanted to be, like I said, I wanted to be different. But I wanted everybody spells podcast. PODCAST. Well, I wanted to be different. I wanted to change that around and put PAUL cast for my channel. Yes, and I still believe in making people happy. Yes, I have a soft heart. I have a sensitive heart. But I wanted to change people's lives like Sean Keno done to his fans. That's why I showed you the clip of Sean Keno. Okay. So I could get more subscribers on my YouTube channel too. And yes, I'm proud to do YouTube for all of you. And I am proud to make people happy. I am proud to change people's lives. I am proud to want to change people's lives. for the better. Because that's what I do. That's what I do. I change people's lives for the better. Do I want to change people's lives in the process? Mm, yeah, I do. I do want to change people's lives. I want to make people's lives better. I want to make people smile. I might not work like I want to, but I can still do content and make people happy. And that's what counts more. Making people happy. Because I believe in doing content for all of you like that. Now, I might not do. Oh, I think my videos are good. Okay, but they're not perfect yet. Mm, And I do want to have a perfect video. Okay, I believe in changing people's lives. Do I want to change people's lives, ladies and gentlemen? Mm, yeah, I do. Because it's my mission. It's my mission to change people's lives. Because I believe in making people laugh. Okay? Not just laugh, cry. That's why we're a YouTube family. And I'm proud to say I got to know all of you as fans. And thank you so much. Thank you for giving me the chance to do YouTube. and I'm proud of it. Cause doing YouTube changed my life. But I hope the YouTube videos change all your lives too. And thank you. And I appreciate every one of you for coming onto my YouTube channel. And subscribe and comment. And stay happy and stay calm. Please comment and subscribe.